Hello traders, I'll just do a very quick video today, and you can see the Dow on the daily right of the screen and 4 hour on the left. Most of that move was back end of the Euro session and the open of the US session, because for most of the main US session it's literally hardly moved. And we're talking about 20 or 30 point range in all the hours of the US session, so incredibly slow. But yeah, that is a nice move, and if you think of the fact that I was shorting this at 16,600, I've missed a good push to the upside there from 16,500, because that's did well on Friday. So on Friday I took my short off for 75 points. And it had a good move into the close, and obviously a great Euro session. So anyway, what now I would, if that pulls back to 630 area, that's a buy. Yeah, that's a very good close, and that could signal a good move into options expiry on Friday. So options expiry could be the 17,000 mark. We could see that go into another 300 points into Friday. So the pullbacks are an option if you get a pullback, and a reasonable pullback at that, and see how you go. Forex, very slow. The pound's gone into 900 and pulled back. Potential stopping bar, yeah. Because we are, if you look at the 4 hour chart here, 850 is a good support level. So we had a good Sunday open and potential inverted hammer in that one. The pound yen that's better, that's a better chart. So anything around the 180, so 17180 and the 172 is a potential area there, because if the Dow's going to go up, then that should support a bigger move in the pound yen. The pound yen does have a habit of following the Dow and following the indices. Euro trying to recover. If all we do is slam into 14120, we could just find our way back to that 200. So I wouldn't touch that one. I would be interested in the pound yen, however, and Euro. Absolute sideways. And what I am in, I bought into the June contract for pound Aussie dollar, a little bit underwater. Mind you, it's a big spread on that. It's a 24 point spread on that, so which that minus 13 is reflecting. Small position, I will add to it if it works. We've got Aussie data overnight, and then pound jobs data and inflation on Wednesday. So I'm looking, but I bought the contract to hold this into Wednesday if I have a buffer, that is, and if I'm not stopped out. So fingers crossed. Let's see if we can close above 181, which could support a move back up to at least 183.80. That's and the 185. I will increase that limit order if we get a reasonable push into tomorrow after the data. Otherwise, let's have a quick look at the FTSE. Good move up to for the FTSE. Good move. So that's a pullback at 850. If we continue in this direction, that could easily be heading for, look at this resistance up there. So we're right on that resistance, absolutely right on there, with 3/4 touches of that. If we close above that, then 7,000, here we come. Only another 130 points up. So this W pattern here that we talked about is panning out. Oil has been very quiet. Struggling in this area, can see from the 4 hour, if we get a touch of 135, 140 tomorrow, or a retest of 100, that may be a good area, but we're well and truly hemmed in and struggling to find a footing on that. But the longer we spend in this range, the more likely we are to break out one way or the other. The fact the indices are so strong could see that break up to the upside with the indices. Beans dropped right back, but hold tight, rein in your stop. I got a 15-cent profit on that at the moment, so not much to talk about. And stocks, the FCX had a nice move. That's a good move. Copper that I've been tracking is doing well, so obviously a lot of resistance up there, but that's a good higher close. And let's see if that can, with that gap up, I would now box that. A lot of people who are not in this and perhaps looking to get in it will be boxing that to see which way it comes out of that box. So you might want to do that and manage your stop in that respect as well. There's a lot of resistance, nothing wrong with taking profits, because all the time, you know, if we break the bottom of that box, that could fall out. Otherwise, just stay put, manage your stop, and then see if that can get somewhere. Netflix, it's a good day. So the markets have, even Tesla is holding up after that sell. And this is one I was looking at over the weekend. ISRG, that had a hammer on Friday, and that's pushed right up. That is an option at 356 to see if that can potentially close that gap. I talked about this one in the Traders Roundtable, so I'll give you members a copy of that. Alright, that's all I've got for you. So stay tuned, see you in the room tomorrow, and happy trading.